In recent days there has been quite a bitter debate about the rules of King of the Table. King of the Table 1 and 2 were arm wrestling events that had the auto strap after 30 seconds rule, but in King of the Table 3 this rule changed to referee's grip. So what will happen next in the Levon Sajinashvili vs Levon ladder match on King of the Table 4? In a conversation on Neil Pickup's channel, we saw that Devon was not happy with the removal of the 30-second strap rule at COT 3. Devon said that anyone can have the right to want straps, but Engin commented that nobody should go to straps without any slip and the right to use straps should be if both athletes agree. At that time Devon said that he would do a YouTube poll on his channel about whether anyone should have a right to go to straps or should they earn it by slipping. The results of the poll would be the law, and the results proved Devon was wrong, because only 40% had the same opinion as him. Engin Terzi also asked on his channel if rules should force athletes to start in strap or it should happen only if both athletes agree to start in strap. 92% agreed with this last option. After a conversation with Cora Sports and Levon, Devon Levan made a video where he said that Levon was upset with the rules. He said that the Georgian signed the contract and knew the rules for King of the Table 4. Devon also commented that Levon did a review of COT 1 and 2 where the Georgian said that he had no problem with the rules. Finally Devon jokingly said that Levon was the strongest, weighing in at 415 pounds, and the Canadian was just a terrible old 274 pounds arm wrestler who was scared of Europeans, so Levon had nothing to worry about. Subsequently Levon Sajinashvili put out in his YouTube channel that there were no rules mentioned in the contract that he has signed, especially auto strap, and they had to meet and agree on them afterwards. Anyway, Levon finally said that he will pull him within Devon's requirements. Like Levon, John Brutsenk and Ryan Bowen denied Devon about the contract signed with the rules specified in it. Ryan Bowen said that he had the contract for King of the Table because he was supposed to face Raw Vigent Jr. at the same event King of the Table 4, and there is nowhere in the contract that specifies the rules. In the same way John said contracts had nothing to do with rules, which could be discussed or changed. At the time Levon and Devon agreed to face off, the rules were auto strap after 30 seconds. But then the rules changed to the ref script thing in King of the Table 3. Levon said that the rules were designed to advantage Devon, and Ryan agreed that it was true. Ryan said that he thought that the sport had to evolve to improve and entertain the fans, and that is why he believed that the games were boring for the fans if they were developed with a stop-start rule system, due to the setups, the starts, the slips, the rest in between and the elbow and running fouls. Ryan thought that it is not necessary to go with the slips to straps, but that it is better to go directly to the straps because it entertains the fans more since it cuts out many fouls. On the contrary, Engin Terzi, Coach Ray and Artem Trinko think that going straight to the straps limits arm wrestlers. All three believe that getting into the straps right away should be a choice, and first you have to ask your opponent. Artem thinks that people like David Larratt or Travis Bagent are very influential and can change the rules to their advantage. In the Neil Pickup's debate, Ray felt attacked by Devon for not doing anything against the rule change. Ray said that he does not do the rules, he can only give his opinion on the rules, but the one who has the most influence is the head referee. Ray thinks that going to the strap directly is very dangerous and weird because that way we're changing the sport more and more, we are taking away all the freedoms, and that way one guy can avoid a fight with an opponent who has a stronger hand, and only fights with his arm. Why does Devon want the straps? Devon is good with the straps because he has great endurance, and the arm wrestling with straps and back pressure can gas out his opponent. In addition, Devon has a fairly weak grip. With auto strap, Devon can take away the ability to arm wrestle without the strap to somebody who has a strong hand and grip that can contain the pressure of his opponent. The straps are the only chance Devon has to win a round against Levon because with the straps he can apply his king's move more efficiently. In his last video Devon has commented that he was shocked that not a single athlete cared that rules were changed for COT 3. He thinks that was unprofessional. Devon has said that there was a verbal confirmation and discussion shared with both athletes. Some time ago, Devon confirmed the rules and asked Levon if there was a problem with them, and Levon just said that he thought some elbow fouls were not being called and they should be called more tightly. Devon had no problem with that. Devon has said that Levon wants to change the rules after there was a signed contract with Core Sports, just as John Burtson wanted to do the day before the match against Devon. That's why Devon got mad and told Levon that he's a 415-pound pussy with a whiny behavior, a liar clown who's afraid of a strap rule that he agreed to. Levon has said in his channel's message that he will pull Devon no matter the rules are, with or without direct strap. Even so, Devon has said that he is willing to renegotiate and that he would pull Levon without an auto strap, but the new rules would be in his own favor. Devon suggested that the two of them could pull without ref script and have 5 minutes to get a grip.